It's lights, right? It's like a cool silhouette of somebody swimming, but they're not really there. Something like 1:30 in the morning. Time for bed. It was a long day. And we're in this, it looks like I'm in someone's house, but this is actually a hotel. It's not, it's charming, I guess. It's Friday, first day in New Jersey. Gonna go see Mike Dawson and his family. You didn't know I was doing a video blog, did you?
I was like, why is he acting like he's doing a video blog but not holding
Right in front of my family. I just sneak it in like a video ninja. And you all knew it. You all knew it. We have a nice writing desk here for writing the great American novel, which you can see my child has started doing. And here I am at the Jersey Shore. I haven't actually been to this beach, I don't know. I mean, at least in 5 or 6 years. I've been to New Jersey before that, but I feel like I haven't been to this beach in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, I don't know. But this is my beach, I'm here. It's my Jersey.
What are you taking a video of?
I was taking a video of going over this bridge, but it doesn't really look like much when I take the video.
It's still something.
Yeah.
Dad used to go over this bridge all the time. He used to live right over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Coming up on the right.
Well, a little bit further, but yeah. But I used to come over this bridge in the car, and I used to ride my bike over this bridge when I worked in Red Bank.
Where's the rowboat's craving?
Back there. It was behind some other boats you can see. This is, what is this now? It used to be Chris's Deli and a little shack there.
No, that's gone.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's like, is there just nothing here now? I think.
We just saw Mike Dawson.
We did. He grew up in this area. I used to live down Davis Lane. If we had more time, I'd say let's just like swoop down it, but.
We can swoop down.
You want to swoop down?
One?
Yeah, I think this is Davis. It's a, yeah. It's like a U-turn, not a U-turn, I don't know what you call it, a horseshoe.
It's like a, it's a U
Yeah.
street.
I used to live on the other side of this street. Eliza used to live here too, right?
Yeah.
It's weird because like I'm like, oh, Nikki Dad used to live in one of these houses, but which one? I don't know. Has it changed that much, or do I just not remember? So yeah, yesterday was the beach day. We ended up going in the beach in the water in our regular clothes. Was not planned. It worked out. Today is Saturday, and it's my side of the family. I'm staying at my Aunt Sue's house. I was here a little over a year ago, last time sleeping in that bed when my father died. And it's a very similar vibe where the relatives in the area all came by and we had dinner and lunch and hung out. Except now I have tech advisor Arzuki and my child with me, and we aren't getting together because someone died. So it's a very much nicer version of the thing that happened about a year ago. So yeah.
That was the eyes.
Day 3, Sunday, going to a brunch, which I'm very much looking forward to, followed by another family event. I'm gonna get a French press where you go, psh.
Press it.
Yeah, but I might let the child do the pressing. That's how good of a father I am.
Ditto.
Because I love pressing that thing.
Yeah.
But I love her more. These videos are off the hook. We are at my in-laws, my in-laws side of the family, the in-laws house. Almost everybody's came over in waves, been socializing, doing stuff. Previous to that, we were hanging out with a childhood friend of Q's, and then his parents came by, and it's been a nice day, but it's been a bit much for the little one, so she's taking a break in the basement here watching some Gabby's Dollhouse, and I'm here to kind of supervise. Usually she's fine if she's watching TV, but there's like weight equipment at my computer and things that if she got rambunctious, she could mess with. So I don't mind laying on the floor in an air-conditioned basement while I also could have a break from everything and everybody. Have not done a lick of drawing or anything creative since the plane when I did a little bit of inking. I don't know that I will. Hopefully I could do some on the way back. It's been a good trip, not overly taxing. I wouldn't call it relaxing, but I'm not feeling burned out. I was originally, but now we're kind of settling into a rhythm. But I don't know. Once I have time to draw, it's like sort of the lights are off, she's in bed, and I'm like, am I gonna sit there in the dark, leaned over by myself? I don't know, but this is the vacation. She's having fun. All right, bye. Actually inked for, I don't know, 15 minutes last night before bed, shockingly, which was good. I didn't get a ton of progress, but I think it was good just to keep my hand moving a little bit. And today we're gonna go see some friends. I just got some bagels, which were very, not that great, but not that great. Jersey bagels are like good bagels in California, and they were also relatively cheap. I got 3 bagels with cream cheese and 2 drinks, and it was like 14, 15 bucks, which is less than it would have been in California. Still Monday, still here, getting ready to go to a friend's get together. When I saw my uncle, whatever day it was, I had some things had been left at his house after when I was here last year for my father. And all of those items have been dispersed, sold, given away, with 2 exceptions, one of which is not my problem, it's my cousin's problem. And the other was this small bag of stuff that I couldn't fit, that I asked them to keep. So now I'm going to look and see. I think it's mostly guitar stuff. Strings. A strap, which actually I don't want at all, and would have been better off staying with the guitar. More strings. Ooh, this all smells like smoke. I am gonna put this right back in here because this is yucky and feels yucky and reminds me of how everything smelled and felt a year ago. So, nope.
Just be ready. They have a little dog, a young dog that's really excited, but they're gonna do their best to keep it.
I have some from these. You don't have to worry about me. Thanks. Tuesday, I'm on my way into Target. I'm in Long Branch, New Jersey. I was just on the boardwalk again. I realized I've done some very New Jersey-centric things. I was in a ShopRite last night. It was like brick interior and linoleum floors, and it was well maintained, but it's like, wow, this is like what I remember from when I was, a kid, like decades ago, but I haven't seen one since. But a lot of times I'm not filming because I don't like to share images of my child on the internet, and a lot of times she's around or other family members are, so I'm not very often by myself. So now that I'm by myself, hey, look, a Target adventure. So different than what would happen in New Jersey. I mean, California, I'm in New Jersey. You know what I meant. That being said, these Target floors are pretty old. The drop ceiling is not there. The weakest toy section I've seen in a very long time. Yeah, it is different. It's like kind of it's still in decent shape, but for a Target, it's kind of run down, like this kind of stuff. Like it's in the middle of a remodel, it needs a remodel, it's not gonna remodel, I don't know. Wednesday, we're getting bagels. This place, Omega Graphics, has been here since, I wanna say the 90s. I remember getting my first business card here when I had a beeper, and it was mostly a drawing of a character that looked like a Shadowrun character, and it had my name. I don't think I had email. I mean, I may have had email, but it wasn't on there. And I had my beeper, which I had paid extra to get a 1-800 number, but then you had to put in all those codes. It was like 1-800 whatever, and then press 2, and after you press 2, press 3746. It's the most complicated thing ever, and I didn't really have a business, although I guess I was pretending I did. And basically the only people that called my beeper were like one or two of my friends. But this place is still here, of sort of consolidation and brand names. And Omega Graphics might be a brand name, but I've never heard of it before. It's certainly not FedEx or Kinko's or one of the other, monoliths that have taken everything over. And then over here is Bagel Masters, which, other than the digital screen, has not changed much since I worked here.
Dad, listen.
I hear it.
Is it funny?
No.
I'm good at this.
Are you?
I'm good at this.
This used to be a store that Dad used to work in called Hobby Masters.
I wish I could come and film.
Oh, it's so weird. It's not just empty. They've like stripped the walls and everything.
Oh wait, hold on.
So weird. Whoa, look at those rocks.
You see the rocks?
That's all weird down there.
Yeah.
Why is there just
I don't know. Well, they're ripping.
building?
Well, they're ripped it up to put new stuff down, I guess.
You want to come hold Mama's hand?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. You're right. What's up there? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. No, that's too comfortable.
Here's the up.
That's cool. They have a soda machine for the pop soda. That's not, how you doing? That's not really like soda, it's like toys. That's really cool. How long have you guys been here? How long? 3 years. Oh, okay, cool. I'm from around here, but I moved and I haven't been back in 5 years, so there you go, 3 years, yeah. What used to be here? I don't even remember. Oh, really? Wow. You probably do better than them.
Apparently they were...
That's true. Those are good colors.
Those are, yep.
Like that sign, that's creepy.
Oh, yeah.
And I pretended, but we can't get over the sky. The way you kept looking at the trees, that's how I feel about the sky the last day or two.
Yeah.
It's wild. Moving to California, I mostly go to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks because that's kind of what you have to do to get any kind of decent coffee. But previous to that, I rarely went because I would just go to Wawa, 7-Eleven, Quick Check, whatever, and they'd have an array of choices. Even the works one would have an array of choices of coffee and tea, and they'd have milk and everything else. But like we kind of just haven't done that since we've been here. But right now I'm stopping at Quick Check to get a tea. So let's see what they have. Coffee machines, different coffee flavors, more back there. Flavors. Okay, here's all the creamers. Yeah, okay, this will do just fine. And this is pretty standard stuff. It's raining. This is a little area they have downstairs where you could use a microwave and I guess you get ice. They have little fridges in the room and there's tons of this Americana stuff, but especially tons of Norman Rockwell. I know, it's just like a little nook. This whole thing is so out of place. It's Thursday, our last full day here. We're gonna go meet with my mom's side of the family, which we haven't met with yet, with the exception of my cousin Candace, who we saw the other day. But we're not doing that until about 2, so before that we're gonna go try to see the building where they filmed the show Severance, and maybe go to Target. Yeah, it's weird, it's gone slow and fast. Staying here has been odd because I've never come to New Jersey and stayed at a hotel. I've always stayed with friends or family. And also this hotel makes it feel like we're down at the shore or in a lake cabin or something. It's Thursday, we haven't done anything yet. I'm walking over to a gas station to use the sky just constantly looks crazy good here. I'm walking over to a gas station to get cash for tips for the cleaning people. I always try to tip well, but I hate tipping culture and I wish they would just charge more and or pay their people more, because aside from the fact that sometimes it's like, oh, how much do I have to tip? You know, am I tipping too much, too little? It's different for every industry. It's different from, you can't tip in Target, Starbucks, but you should tip in a regular Starbucks. Why? What? Okay. But also often you need cash. And we live in an increasingly cashless society. And so now I'm going for a walk to a gas station to go get cash because I have to put cash on the table before we leave. Otherwise, I'm a jerk. Cash, and I bought a couple bananas, which also gave me change. And there was an older lady in front of me who was playing the lotto, playing her numbers, and not just scratch off, but like, I need 7423 straight in box midday, but also I need, and she was getting a ton. And it got to the point where she was like, oh, I need another $1 for everything I asked for. So she starts digging through her purse and she finds it in change. But luckily she found another, $1.50 or whatever in change. So then she's like, well, let me add this number. And oh, here's another quarter. And I was like, partially I was annoyed because I just wanted to go and buy my bananas and she's taking forever. But partially I'm like, oh yes, I used to work at 7-Eleven and I remember the people like this. They would come in and it wasn't just, hey, I'm going to spend $20 on gambling and maybe I can or cannot afford it. But like, I'm going to spend $20. Oh, suddenly I remembered another number. Oh, it seems lucky today. And they would just keep adding. So it'd be like 6 transactions in a row, but slowly. And it always reeked of addiction and desperation. And like, again, maybe this is my last 70 cents that I just found and I'm instead going to spend it on this. And they'd come in and spend, $20, $100 a day, a week, and it's like, I understand life's tough and you're looking for hope, but this ain't the way, lady. You know, put that $50 in the bank every week. Now you got, you know, something. I don't know. I mean, like, that might not solve your problem either, but like, I don't know. It just reminded me of a lot of bad feelings I would have when I worked at 7-Eleven, from, hey, this person's annoying, to, hey, this person's ruining their life, to, hey, you're holding up the whole line. And I've had a few people in my life that gamble a bit. That's not the huge addictions in my family, but I've seen it there too a little bit. And I've dabbled in gambling, but I never got into that. I don't know. I got lucky. But again, no, but I'm drifting with my point here. But you know, hey, old lady, stop spending that last 70 cents you found on the weekly pick 3 flip around mega buck million and just buy a cup of coffee or something. I try Rook Coffee. I guess it's a local chain. I've never heard of it before, but there's 2 or 3 I've seen in this area. It's got a bird. I like birds. It's like a blackbird, like Edgar Allan Poe. So this should taste like insanity and despair. Here we go, Bellworks. Work, eat, play, open to the public. Event parking. They know we're coming.
Yeah, so this is like the drive-in, I guess.
Yeah. The big circle.
You mean we're going to their house?
Where that happened was at a school he used to work
This
at.
doesn't look like it, though.
Maybe the inside. At the Bellworks. This is wild. This is the Shared Universe, which is a podcast studio that is affiliated with Kevin Smith. I think it's Ming Chen that really does it, and they film their podcast here, but they also rent it out for other people to use. But what's cool is that they would film there, and if you look, then they're just looking out on this. And we came here because severance. But my friend Mike had told me that it's kind of cool and they have shops, and we plan on just stopping here on the way to the family's house. And so now we're running a little late. We got some ice cream, and it's just a much cooler place. Like, if I lived near here, I'd come here and work all the time, because it feels like you're outside, but you're inside. It's huge, it's interesting. Yeah, it's a cool place to explore, for sure. And they have this weird ambient music that makes me feel like I'm in Tron or something. So yeah, I like it a lot. That's where I got Color S. That's where I got my tattoo.
Really?
It's an art supply store, but for a brief period, they had a tattoo shop in there. And that's
Wild.
Yeah. And it literally was like, we walked in and it was like, hey, there's a tattoo shop. Getting a tattoo. Like,
You're so funny.
Sunday night, just spent time with the family, which was both nice and stressful. Waiting for order from juniors for Tech Advisor Azuki. So I got a Swedish fish, Rita's Italian ice. I already had ice cream today. A lot of sugar the last 2 days. Not good for me. Almost done. And then back to real world and trying to eat like a human being. Or I guess I'm eating like a human being. A responsible human being? I don't know. A lot of music and things going on over there. Well, it's Friday, our last day here. We're flying out soon. Gonna have brunch with a friend. One good thing is that you can still smoke inside New Jersey. Probably shouldn't have done this in front of a white background, but smoke comes out, you see, because it's candy cigarettes. Well, they're not candy cigarettes, they're gum cigarettes. And the powdered sugar, I guess?
Can I have one?
No, sweetie, I'm not having. I was just making a video.
Good job.
Watch out.
Welcome to Gazbot. Overall, the trip went well, and it was good to see a lot of friends and family and things, and eat at a lot of my old New Jersey eateries. A little sad how many things have closed down since I was there. And it's weird because, like, not since I was a kid or not since I've moved away, but since, 5 or 6 years ago, a ton of stuff closed that had been open not just since I was there last, not just since I was a kid, but since before I was a kid. Like, that had been there forever, and, like, now it's closed. That aside, it was a good trip. I did plan on getting more artwork done. I got almost none done in the hotel room. I think I maybe less than a half hour total done on the trip. I did a fair amount on the way out on the plane and a lot on the way back, but I'm not happy with any of it. One of the drawings was me kind of reimagining Optimus Prime as a GoBot. just as an exercise for fun. It was okay, but it's nothing, whatever. And then I tried working on inks on the big Red Ranger project I've been doing, which amounted me to doing a little bit of inks and redrawing the InSpace Red Ranger 1,000 times. I'm still not quite happy with it. It's a weird, like the perspective is weird, but it doesn't match anything else. And the feet, like in the original picture, there's a cape that covers the feet. And I just can't make it work where you can see the feet behind the main Red Ranger and it doesn't look terrible. But if I don't show the feet, it's wrong. And like, so I might just have to, I don't know. I might just have to either cut bait and be like, it's good enough, or completely move it or something. Like I want to put a box in front of him. And then I tried to do an Ultraman, like just a quick sketch pose of doing the specium ray, kind of like one of these. And I could not get that pose right. I could not get this hand right. And I redrew that 1,000 times. And that was, again, supposed to be a nice little fun thing. And I definitely, it's funny because like before this trip, I was feeling like, wow, I really hit some kind of stride. I'm understanding, proportions and anatomy, and like just kind of like something clicked, like, and I made a little level up, and I'm enjoying drawing in a way that I haven't in a while. And like this trip was the exact opposite, where like I don't know how to draw. Why am I bothering? I should give up. This is terrible. Now I'm home.